Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included, where today, that's kind of going haywire. Okay. Believe that's gonna need some power. Yep. Very well. For today, I'm gonna be rearranging this rocket, and building a metal refinery, and glass refinery, and power plant. Actually, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. So if you like Oxygen Not Included and want to see more, like and subscribe, because that's what YouTubers always say. Clearly. This should always be enabled. I was like, don't deconstruct the bed, we need the bed. He was not deconstructing the bed, was he? Is that really it? Is that how you have to build it? It's looks a little simple, doesn't it? Those two will merge, and I really just need to make sure all the oxygen can be pumped out. And all the CO2 can be pumped out, oxygen can be pumped in. Just all of that, yes. Meanwhile, over here, I need to get a metal refinery up and running. An anti-entropy thermal nullifier, aka the thermal nullifier, aka the hydrogen making cold machine. Which is what I'm going to call it from now on. So if I could, fuel the hydrogen make things cold machine, that'd probably be good, because I'm going to be running a metal refinery and glass forge. Counterpoint, I don't really care. Submit the bioscan. So, come on, dupes. Any moment. What, you're not going to act like you're sleeping or something, are you? See, that's the spirit. Everyone's straight into the break room. I hate it. I forgot the break room's just a disappointment. He's fine. Oxygen's up and rusted. That's literally 25 tons of oxygen. And you? We got food. This base has a lot of food, and the other base does not really have a lot of food. So I'm going to be putting the food in this base. I'd love to put a solar panel on this rocket, but I need a ton of glass. And I guess, do I even need a battery in space? Because it always has access to sunlight. I think I answered myself with that one. This looks silly. Very good. I can actually make the inside of this bigger. I also have extra space, so no. Very well. This is still pumping out our strange surge of natural gas. It makes sense when you think about it. Hurry up, mate. Good. So natural gas should not likely flow in. Oh, that's a good change. I like that. Yeah, this base is eventually gonna have to rely solely on imports. Because it surely doesn't have the production. We're producing plastic once more, which means we're producing water once more, which means this door has a chance to stay sealed even longer. That's kind of irrelevant now, that's fine. That's not fine, I don't know what that was. Dehumidifier, you good? I have a dehumidifier, but it's off now. Don't like that. I can't wait to turn all of this off. There's been so much heat in this one area. It's straight up unbearable half the time. The coolant's just screwed. Like, this entire area should be sealed off, pretty much. That's how bad it is. In which I can actually start preparing for that. Well, there are some critters down here. I should probably not leave. Where's that sandal liquid? Fair enough. I had a natural. Anyways, this seems to be working very well. So that's good to see. Good old pure natural gas. Not like there's much else but natural gas. You know, nice natural gas. And that'll be calmly pumped out of there. I need to filter that other pump. It's becoming irritating how much polluted oxygen gets through. So let's do something about this. Honestly, it doesn't need to look pretty, it just needs to work. Because I work in this whole thing, clearly the best course of option is to do this. Yep. Sensor. If it isn't CO2, I'm not interested. Look how efficient it is. So at the moment you might be thinking this doesn't really do much. That's because it doesn't. But with a few awesome and intricate wiring, I can make this thing a free filter. Yeah, that's if it gets built in a reasonable time and pace. Cool. Not cool. Thank you. It's not at all what I meant to do. Someone finish that filter. I dropped my controller. What? Everything flow in that direction. I'd prefer if you guys could just do that. They're probably not too pleased I made them do that, but you know what, it's fine. It's now pure carbon dioxide. Should be leaving this base and stop polluting our systems, even though technically the carbon dioxide is pollution, just ignore that. And that means we'll also stop seeing these show up. Oh, and technically this also means this should, actually it's still running pure. Whatever, the rockets and stuff are gonna prefer that I did what I did. Research wise, I'm still trying to research something way out of my reach. I actually have better things to research, don't I? I could research a nuclear reactor easily, with more ease. I don't like the fact that's the case. Whatever. That's cheap enough. I mean, there's some stuff here that's cheap enough, but probably the most valuable one will be this. Why not? It's faster research, more things will get done. So in terms of what I need a refinement thing here. This is decent. I'm actually gonna need to export everything. It really cannot support ethanol production. That would kill the space unless I isolated it, but I think I'd rather not. Metal ores. I have endless iron in the other base, pretty much. This way, ramen. How is ceramic raw? Where else would you put it though? That's fine. It's fine. I mean, coal, ethanol is just really cool and fine carbon and stuff. So we should slowly be draining our base of, well, this thing's ability. I'm gonna turn that off as well. No more iron production. I'm probably gonna leave this thing here for one reason. That one reason is the fact that it can still technically be useful if I run out of refined metals. Nah, I might as well just shut this whole plant down. As it is at the moment, keeping it running is probably better than turning it off. So annoyingly, might be. That whole thing is just awful. Okay. What's there to do? What's there to do? Coal is going up, and we have a good amount of wood. Really though, the more the merrier. Might even move some trees around to try and maximize wood production. But we'll see. Unreachable. Unreachable how? Oh, don't tell me I have to go for... I hate how these are not multi-directional. So that means if I want to, I have to go all the way over here. This game is sometimes a little annoying, but thank you, Harold. Doing great work. You see that? He's cold. And I guess someone's probably gonna ask me eventually for a Frozen Planet playthrough. We're all unhappily oblige. We all know I don't want to do that. It actually does look pretty good, but you know, it's just a little out of the way. Who knows? Maybe eventually I'll buy it for the channel. Is that overheating damage? That implies it's going to want a temp shift. And I'm not going to want to put a temp shift there because that just means the heat is going to furthermore disperse. I mean, water is good. There really is no need for temp shift here. It's so warm. If anything, I'm doing it a service by ripping out these temp shifts. Protects the surroundings a little bit longer. It's actually unlivable down here. It's got to the point where water can't even say a liquid. It's barely livable in here too, yeah. Look at that body temperature. Wow. Probably from this thing too. Base is succumbing to heat. I mean, once this base is overheated, it's not doing much else. I wonder if I could grow food in a rocket. They're firmly isolated enough. Rocket farms? Farm silos? Things to think about, honestly. I mean, really, it should be over here, but whatever. I'm going to scoot this whole thing on over. For the sake, I could probably squeeze a battery or something here. Is this 4? No. This part of the map was so peaceful before I came here. Yay! Free science. A decent amount of free science. Also, pretty sure they removed the cold sweater from the game. Makes sense, it didn't really add much. It's like the perfect size for a coal power plant, isn't it? Think about it, it totally is. So coal there? Not exactly. The gears are turning, everyone. Begin to fear it. Or be fearful. Whoa. That thing is bloody massive. This thing's massive. Wow, okay. I might actually put this up here. And it's gonna look hideous either way, so might as well skip a step. Does it take the entire? It takes the entire room. Sure. They won't be able to reach that. Which makes sense, I guess. put a metal refinery down here. Actually, if I'm putting coal up there, I could put coal power there. You know what? I see the plan. It's all coming together. Battery here. Not a good use of smart wire, but that's honestly fine because I've imported lead. Aha. It's like the least efficient way I could have routed it. It's gonna have to go. A new ugly add-on. Put a pump here, and you'll never get covered. And it sure won't freeze for what I'm doing to the poor thing. Security system. I already had... No, isn't that just gravy? One of the new hires is acting the lead, team lead on the next example of rack test tubes, and now a machine is. Am I literally reading their notes in their lockers? What happened to you? Manipulation. Let me guess. Not a clue. This needs to be built faster. The dupes are fine with it though. Well, I mean the building of it now. The decor would have been nice. I mean, I could keep the decor. Who am I kidding? This place is hideous by the time I'm done. According to the dupes, at least. I shouldn't need to do that. Actually, does the machine produce heat itself? Like, does it radiate it? The hell with it. I can easily build some radiant pipes. That should also help keep that thing cool. See, this is what doing it properly does for you. Don't do the lazy method like I did. Because your dupes will definitely recognize it. Put some storage there for the resources we'll need. This is not tall enough. Maybe. Telling me no one in this base can do it? I can tear down that wall. Come on, who's the builder? Show me the builder. Well, Ruby, you're not even from this colony? Congratulations, you're our new demolitionist. Have fun, have at it. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, your new biggest task is building. So now these should be dealt with. We'll just be awaiting Ruby's presence. The glass forge is like that. We also probably don't want the heat getting out. Nice. Wrap it up, Rupee. Nice. And hey, look. Even with this horrendous looking machine, according to the dupes, it might not look that bad. So that was a joke, because it totally will look that bad. Very well. So we bring this up through here into there. I didn't think that much further, did I? This pipe is backwards for what I want. Or is it? If I do it like this, it's gonna get mad at me. Same time, it would kind of be funny. That's like the one pipe I didn't want built. You know what? It's built. It's less effort to have it there than not have it there, so I'm going to do that. Remove this pipe so it doesn't backflow. Eventually you learn how pipes work in this game. Pump is going to need electricity, so I'm just gonna bridge this down. Probably the least perfect fashion. Oh my gosh, what on earth just happened? Avert your eyes, I built it. Or designed it, I guess. It's more accurate. And here it is, here's our rather unfortunate refinery. Now this should be put into water, preferably. But we don't have a clue, like a straight shot. So I'm probably not gonna do it. Unless I pumped the molten glass into the cooling loop. Sometimes my plans are almost have playing. Okay, dupes. The sooner we get this up and running, the sooner the other base will live. Because oh good gracious, it's not holding up too well. There we have it. The whole basin has been designed. Give or take. And hey, if it ever runs low on liquids, it's gonna melt. So no, it's not going to run low on liquids. Yes. Bam. Technically, we should have an easier way of making aluminum or refined aluminum or something. We have lead. We don't need it. Lime and that. Very well. Guys, you're gonna really want to consider sending over your things now. So you actually have that ability. We're gonna do the lowest effort method. So eventually these systems will actually just run themselves dry. I'll force empty the storages and then they'll be done. Have at it. Feels so good to have this entire grid be unlimited power. Because you better believe it burns power fast. How much does one use of the metal refinery use? Besides heating damage. Oh my. It's gonna run dry very soon at this rate. Yeah, we use about like 5 things for just one run of the metal refinery. And now we're running glass. Okay, glass takes way less somehow. I thought glass was supposed to take more, I guess. They take the same. Presuming the other one just had more screen. Make that molten glass. We're actually gonna have to start pumping over sand at this rate. And we have regolith at this base too. So, considering we now have regolith and sand, I see no reason just to not switch these over. Literally just can run this base off of purely regolith. And honestly, probably running both, not a big deal, but meh. We have like enough of each, just in case. Yeah, not looking too good. Research is moving. So yeah, eventually this will burn itself dry. And we can finally say we have fixed the power problem. But in the meantime, let's do some unboxing. Bolt stripe. And I'm gonna leave it at that. It's funny how I'm planning to run all of this off of coal. Nope, the research gets the petroleum one. Because, sure. How bad is it? The tiles are kind of pretty. The light makes it look kind of nice, but no, this place is just... Oh, wow. There's no combating this, is there? Heavy watts, like, it's not something noobs ever want to look at. I'll make a note of this. Unknown seed. Gonna hit that, just in case I ever do want to research it, and trust me, I won't. So that's probably gonna be it for this video. Bubbles looks pleased. Oh my. And like previously said, like, subscribe, share. If you enjoyed, I am hungry. And it's 12:50 on a Saturday morning. Yesterday I went at 5, so don't act too surprised, okay? And you get the consumable ore of coal. That immediately drained all the power. Dupes, you're really gonna want to build that pipe first. Thank you. This should have coolant soon enough. The sudden growth of heat. I can always pipe in hydrogen. Oh no. That is like super heated, and it just came out. That's not good. But we have ice. I'm probably gonna send that out to the other base. It's gonna need it. It's going to need it. Maybe I do some lead. I have iron as well. Look at that, the whole base is cold now. Brilliant! I did it. I've reinvented it. And what's the spoils for the victor? Dracos. Okay. Why has no one asked how do we do, like, how do we print alien eggs? It's just like known for a long time or something. that's in space. Tell us in space, because everything's broken. Refined carbon and lime. I'll get that sorted out. Don't worry. What's the heat distribution already? Oh, it's tolerating it. For now, otherwise I'll have to pump in hydrogen. Speaking of which, we might actually be able to do that as long as we don't have any gas outputs. Which we totally do. Food and stuff. Did I never finish that research either? I know I wanted to research that, but did I never... I never researched it. Hold on, that should take priority. So this base has now been freed from its coal curse. Right, not coal, the heat production curse. And soon enough, it will burn itself dry. And after that, the base can finally start to recover. Slowly. This entire area can become unused. I'm very pleased with the way this turned out. And I even put a temp shift plate here. Which you can only imagine, yeah, that's not good, that's not pretty. I mean, you're going as fast as you can, sadly. These wards used to be very, very powerful. Be careful, dupes. You're running low on natural gas. Do your last few refinements, you know, well. And then I'm just completely zoning this area off, basically. If there's nothing to produce, there's no reason for them to go. I'll even lower this thing's priority. So now there's no reason to go down here. No reason at all. This thing's a mess. From it self-flooding and everything, I should have known so long ago. This was not a good investment. I'm happy to have this base actually have a purpose now, besides the odd radiological SETI. Coal is steadily increasing as well. Wow, hatches are really powerful. I feel like you can almost run your entire base off of hatches. It's crazy, right? And if he has enough air, he's actually gonna finish this research too. Never mind, that only did... Oh, it's each one of these takes one, or gives one? No, he's gonna be here a long time. Wow. It's been working without me watching it. I'll let it do its thing. I guess I can move that over here if I really wanted to. Except for nights, but we have radiation. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that radiation. Might not be iodizing radiation, but it's radiation nonetheless. Well, I mean, this is iodizing. We should probably not let this in. But this radiation is good. For solar at least. Guessing that's gonna be the next thing, and it's gonna be some sort of autonomous, some sort of landing rocket. Probably gonna want to get that going. It's almost like I was thinking of these already. Wait. These need an oxidizer too, don't they? I don't think I accounted for fueling. This is gonna need an oxidizer tank, isn't it? Oh. Small oxidizer tank. Oh, the height's fine. Solid oxidizer tank. Totally forgot about that. And you have no oxygen because you're broken. Right. Why was that again? There's no output on this line, is there? Input. There's an output. That's probably what's making it angry. Yep, what'd I say? Outputs, they have an effect on these things. And that's all taken care of now. Why don't you need a liquid oxidizer tank? Which I can't build, but you know. Just curious. I'm gonna look that up actually. Actually, I can't do it from this screen. Or that screen. Stores liquid oxygen. Liquid oxygen. It's as good a time as ever to get this thing set up. So we're gonna need fertilizer. When we think about it, we don't want to run out of solid oxidizer in these things, and we only have that much. I mean, come on, we're gonna run out of fertilizer. We actually have much less than I was expecting. Strange. I actually really was thinking we had more of it. Nah. Hippity hoppity. More natural gas is now in progress. This natural gas is a byproduct. What am I doing with the polluted water? It's an input. Oh, these are all requirements. Needs phosphorus. There's its outputs. And all of that's taken care of. I just hope this base has dirt. And phosphor. Seems to have enough. Dirt. Yeah, it's dirt. I'm gonna always deconstruct farm tiles. Very well. This has gone on for longer than I wanted. So we have fertilizer, and now we're building these things. I hate how that works. I can actually do one of two things. A trailblazer. Or a rover. A rover probably will have more mileage. I'm gonna go with my classic design for a rocket interior. There we go. Seeing this bloody massive. Now, do I bother bringing down the petroleum pipe in this video? Because it's overstaying its welcome, especially when the last video ended a little abrupt. I'm not sure if I should. I don't want to flatten any plant in the process though. I have standards. And just take this down. Right to the polymer press, which seems to have its own traffic. More spaghetti pipes, more spaghetti pipes. Please don't plug into yourself or each other or anything really. It'll just all of this go away. Nice. We don't need that liquid bridge, we can just take it from underneath. You're an output. Where else did I mess that up? Nowhere. Good. Those are priority inputs. That should do it. Alright, see you in the next one.